Tonight, a true American hero. He is the winningest Olympian of all time. We cheered him on across 5 summer games. But after he left the sport, his new mission began. Our great American this week is Micheal Phelps. What do you love about America?
I mean, I guess the long pause is just what's not to love.
The world saw a machine, a shark in the water.
And here comes Phelps to the wall! Superman.
A swimmer, our swimmer, that no one could beat with a staggering 6'7" wingspan.
Double jointed, elbows, wrists, ankles, kind of everywhere. So yeah, I guess I was built to swim.
Micheal Phelps, once a boy terrified of the pool, grew up to find his sanctuary in it.
You were growing up with ADHD,
Yeah.
But when you were in the pool, you're completely focused. Why do you think that was?
I think it was just peaceful for me. With my parents separating and stuff that I was dealing with as a child, it was a quiet place, right? It was almost therapeutic. And I could swim with anger.
At just 15 years old, he made his Olympic debut in Sydney, but missed the podium.
Whenever I had a defeat, that was more motivating than any of my victories.
He's going to break the world record!
By the time he got to Beijing, he went 8 for 8.
Phelps at the end! Gets it done!
A feat never before seen in the history of the Games.
Everything had to happen perfectly at that Olympics for me to win 8. You know, being able to win a race by 100th of a second, 8 100ths of a second, right? Like all of these small things had to go in my favor. And to be able to say that I did it, I think now being retired, you know, I think the proudest part about it is the hard work that I put in. Yeah. You know, like no one outworked me through those 20 years of my career. That's a fact.
All while he juggled a private, painful struggle with depression.
You break this record in Beijing and you stay motivated. So when you're waking up those next 4 years, what's kind of driving you?
To be honest, those next 4 years were brutal. I had accomplished something that no one ever had thought about maybe before. And I was kind of like, cool, what's next? What am I supposed to do? My mental state was not good. I was spiraling.
Were you questioning your ability? Could you do even more?
I just don't think I wanted to anymore, right? I think I was kind of lost.
For years, his solution was to dive back in. And that climb to the top of the mountain, he says, left him with nowhere else to go.
You know, I was prescribed Ambien at that time. So, you know, I'm happy I only had 30 milligrams left. What if I had 100? Probably would have taken it all, right? Like, and who knows if I'm sitting here today. So, you know, for me at that point, I was just like, something's got to change.
So for the first time in his life, Micheal Phelps asked for help.
My whole career, I looked in the mirror and saw somebody with a pair of goggles on and a swimming cap, not somebody with feelings and emotions. That was the first time I ever saw myself. Like I see me now and it's gray beard and a man bun, you know, and I love it because I'm able to talk about my feelings and emotions.
Today, through the Micheal Phelps Foundation, he's teaching a new generation that the mind needs training as much as the body.
You have people that stop you when you're out in public and they say, you saved my life. That's just heavy.
It's wild. For me, that's better than winning an Olympic gold medal, right? There's nothing you can say, nothing you can do that's better than that.
Phelps returned to the pool for one final act. In Rio, carrying the flag for a nation that had watched him grow up. This moment, he earned.
You hold that flag, you have Team USA behind you. What does it feel like?
I'm getting chills talking about this because we walked out as one. We walked out together. And for me, I think that just speaks volume about who we are as a nation. The more we come together as one, the things that we're able to accomplish is unbelievable. And it's so powerful.
He looks back now. It's not the heavy weight of gold he misses most.
Being able to hear the national anthem play, gosh. Every time I hear it, I cry. Just because I had an opportunity to do something that I loved, and represented my country. That chance for what people do for our country. They fight for our country, right? To give us the chance to do what we do every day.
And to that question,
what do you love about America?
An answer born of hard work in the pool and out.
I know we all have our political things that we go through as countries, but the chance to just be our own authentic, free individual, I think, is something that's really powerful.
We thank you for watching, and remember, stay updated on breaking news and top stories on the NBC News app or watch live on our YouTube channel.